Okay guys, so with Ultra God Mission 2 coming out in a few weeks, I thought I'd just show you some of the cards from the mission, specifically the Ultimate Rares, the 4-star cards. So just type in SDBH, just how to get to the website, just type in SDBH, and the top one here is the official website for Super Dragon Ball Heroes. So yeah, so it's obviously all in Japanese, and this is, the background art, for the next mission. It's coming out May 12th, so yeah, about 3 weeks away, so pretty hyped for that, definitely keen. And you can see that some of the movie characters here got Gohan, Pan, Piccolo, and then Gemma 1 and 2. So yeah. So it's interesting with the movie being delayed. Not interesting, obviously it sucks, but but because it's been delayed, it's supposed to come out before this mission. Now it's coming out in June. This is going to be, coming out before the movie. So yeah, could be some spoilers and the secrets potentially. Like if it got a sell, it'd be crazy, right? Like, can they? But who knows? Maybe they're changing it. I'm not sure. But either way. Let's have a look. So this button at the top right, and then click that, and then just the second from the left down, card list, and that will show you all the cards, in the history of Dragon Ball Heroes. So every card up till now. So here, you can just search freehand, right? Just type in anything you want, search that way. Here you can choose different missions. So it's on Ultra God Mission 2 at the moment. Rarities, so you got 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star campaigns and promotional cards. You got battle types, so Hero, Elite, Berserker, Special, different abilities, and then characters. So just go to the 4 stars. It's already on the Ultra Mission 2. So here, just click this green button, Kensaku, just means search. And I'll just go for each card individually. Yep. Okay, so oops. So first of all, we got Super Android 13. In Japanese, he's known as the Fused Android 13, or Merged, I guess. Yeah, Fusion. So he's a hero type, and 3,200 HP. It's not too bad, He's got a full charge Deadly Bomber. So this thing's the standard super attack for him. And 9 energy is pretty high. Usually it's quite a high cost super attack because it's quite a good base power. So yeah. And his main ability. So at the start of battle, if a Goku is in the enemy team, this card, this Super Android 13, will be immune to stun for the battle, and he won't need any energy to use his full charge Deadly Bomber. So it's 9 energy, it's really high, but with having a Goku in the enemy team, that's going to be 0 cost. And there's so many good Gokus that it's almost guaranteed there's going to be a Goku in the enemy team, right? That's pretty good. So that's only if there's a Goku, right? The next part, I don't think you need one. So at the start of every round, for how much hero energy you have, well, the more hero energy you have in your team, Super Android 13's power and his full charge Deadly Bomber's damage will be increased. So basically multiplied. So obviously with 10 hero energy, it's the most you can have. That's going to be the biggest boost. It doesn't say how much it's going to boost by, but it's probably going to be a lot, right? So yeah, this guy's all about damage, which is pretty cool. It's a pure damage dealer. And then he's got ultimate energy for his touch action ability. And the extra effect is that it stuns the enemy and also halves their damage, which is pretty good, good effects there. And card art was pretty cool as well. I mean, quite a, nice card for this character. It hasn't been featured that much up until now. So yeah, not bad. Next up we have Super Saiyan Blue Goku. So this is from the promo anime. You can see Yamcha, Piccolo, Gohan, Vegeta, Jiren, and Hit. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Quite a nice kind of card, like these kind of cards with all the characters in the background. It's pretty cool. So then Goku is a Berserker, and HP's, I guess, average, And he's got the instant transmission Soaring Dragon Strike. So I'm pretty sure this is the same super attack as the Ki Fusion Blue Goku, which is interesting. And 8 energy is quite high. Yeah. Alright, so he's got a unit with Vegeta and Piccolo for 2 energy, which is not too bad. It's not too expensive. And it halves the enemy's power level. Yeah, it's pretty good. Solid. Yeah, Vegeta's especially quite good. Also good Vegeta's. Okay, his main ability. So at the start of the battle, he can't be stunned, but also he can't join in group attack. So he has attack by himself. It's kind of like a really Broly kind of combo-esque kind of ability, right? And also at the end of every round, he restores Ki for the whole team. So probably 1 bar, I'm guessing. And based on how many charge impacts you won that round, he'll boost all your team's power by 2,000. So if you won 5 charge impacts, for example, that's plus 10,000. That's pretty good. So basically, giving power and ki, and he can't be stunned, obviously. So that's quite easy. You know, it's quite good because especially being a berserker, berserkers are really they're really easy to stun. So now he can't be stunned. You know, it's like almost guaranteed he's gonna restore that ki, which is really good. You know, and he's got a Kamehameha Rush. So this is I think it's a card action ability. Anyways, it's basically Goku Blue, and then you can choose 3 other allies. So him plus 3, that's 4 guys in total. Do damage, and then the extra effect is that all those 4 members will get plus 3,000 guard, and also plus 30% damage reduction. So basically just making them a lot more, you know, defensive, which is pretty good, you know. Because 4 guys is like over half your team. That's pretty good, you know. So yeah, quite nice card. Definitely a cool looking one as well. Alright, next up we have a new character. So this is the 3rd of these Click Warriors to be revealed. This is the Future Warrior in Black. So we all know who this is. So he's a hero type. He's got 3,700 HP, which is, you know, that's very nice. And I'm not too sure what this move is, but 6 energy is, you know, it's pretty fair. That's a pretty reasonable cost, I'd say. Alright, and his main ability, so at the end of every round, if the enemy had over 8,000 power level that turn, you'll restore 2,000 HP, and any enemies that have over 10,000 power, their power will be reduced to 5,000 permanently. It's pretty good, you know. It's basically any guys that have any enemies that have like a massive amount of power, they'll just be, you know, it goes straight down to 5,000. That's pretty good, you know. Just lower their power. So yeah, pretty good. 8,000 isn't too high as well, you know. That's pretty reasonable. That's actually pretty good, you know. 2,000 HP is not bad, but it's quite low. Mainly the power is quite good because it can just drop a whole lot of enemies' power just down to, you know, 5,000 is pretty crazy. And he's also got a new card action ability. This is a freeze lock. So there's actually card action in the game already called freeze. What this does, it stops enemies attack at random, and you also can do damage. So you basically stop them from attacking and also damage them. And this is a freeze lock, so it's basically the freeze combined with another touch action ability, which is called Kisa Lock. Kisa Lock can seal enemies' abilities away on the following turn. So they can't use the ability, they can't use card action or touch action abilities, you know, basically can't do anything. Apart from just attacking, right? Yeah, and basically it's combining them. So the freeze plus the Kisa Lock locking ability. Now normally with Kisa Lock you can choose which enemy you target. With freeze lock, it's like the freeze, it's random. Because if you choose, it'd be like so broken. It's already pretty damn broken, bro. But yeah. So basically, after you do your freeze, it'll go straight into the lock, and then it'll just target the guy you froze. And if you're successful, the ability will be sealed away the next turn. Which is crazy, right? That's really strong. Stopping the attack, doing damage, and then, you know, sealing the ability away is kind of insane. And the extra effect for his freeze lock is that it lowers the enemy's ki to 0, and also their guard to 1. So ki and guard, bye bye. You know, that's pretty damn crazy, man. That's a pretty scary card. Card out's pretty cool as well. Looking pretty sinister with one arm, you know. Good stuff. Next up we have Reddit Super Saiyan 3. So obviously we had the secret Super Saiyan 3 Reddits in the first mission ever of Super General Heroes. This is just a standard standard Ultimate Rare. But yeah, Elite type, 3,000 HP. He's at weekend, so it's the same super attack as his secret card. Which is kind of a shame, but oh well. 5 energy, which is pretty low. And then his main ability, at the end of the power level battle, every round, if the enemy team has 3 or more guys, which is kind of only for just the computer missions, right? Because whenever you do online battles, there's always going to be 7 guys. Otherwise, they're doing something wrong, right? So the main kind of condition to activate this ability is that the enemy team has to have over 20,000 power level. You know, that's quite a lot, bro. 20,000 is, I mean, it's hard to get, but I mean, like, you know, it's just not going to be that common, right? And it's quite a big kind of requirement for this ability. The effect is pretty good. All the enemy attackers' power level will be halved, and they also lose ki. So, yeah, it's kind of weird because, like, you want to, it's basically an ability to lower their power level, but you need them to have quite a lot of power level to activate in the first place, which is kind of strange, but it's a good effect. I'm just not sure how viable it's going to be. But you know, it's a cool card. You know, nice looking Raditz there. And it's also got a far flying swing. And the extra effect is that the actual damage of this far flying swing will be tripled. So not Raditz's overall damage, just this attack, right? Just this card action ability. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, obviously Super Saiyan 3, I guess that's why it's 3 times. But you know, I don't know. Like the effect's good, but I'm just not sure how how viable it's going to be in the meta. But I mean, it's a cool card. You know. All right, next up we have some of the movie characters who got Gohan SH, so the movie Gohan. So he starts off in Super Saiyan, which is like the previous one from Ultra Commercial 1. But he can actually transform into Ultimate form, which is pretty damn cool. So I'm pretty sure this is the first card in the game that you can transform Gohan into his Ultimate. Like he's not already in it, you know, which is pretty cool. So he's an Elite type. HP gains pretty average. Full energy is quite low cost, which is nice for his Ryu Shulking. And yeah, so in the second round he can transform into Ultimate, and he gets 4 times power and 4 times power level, which is pretty cool. So just quadrupling those stats. The power level is a bit unfortunate because that's really good, but I mean it's on the second round, so when he transforms, he's already I guess used up his key for that round, so you can actually use that 4 times power level until the third round, which is kind of a shame. But the 4 times power is pretty damn strong. That's pretty nice. It's a lot. 4 times is pretty big boost. And his main ability. So when you make your move each round, so you choose who's attacking and choose who's supporting. If this Gohan is attacking, then all your ally attackers will get 2,000 power and guard, and you also get 1 hero energy. And if you're supporting, it's kind of the opposite. The enemy attackers will lose 2,000 power and guard and lose 1 hero energy. But if the movie Piccolo, if Piccolo SH basically is in your team, the effect is tripled. So instead of 2,000, that's 6,000 power and guard for your allies and 3 hero energy, or minus 6,000 power and guard for the enemies, and they also lose 3 hero energy. That's really good. That's crazy good. That's just a massive amount of boost right there, or debuffs. I'll say probably the boosts are probably more appealing to me, but that's really good either way. Yeah, that's a really good card. It's already probably my most wanted card because it looks really cool. I love Gohan, but it's actually looking pretty strong too, which is even more reason to get him. That's cool. Very nice card. Alright, and next we have Piccolo for the movie, Piccolo SH. So this is the ultimate Piccolo, so it's like the new form for him. And he already starts off from there. He doesn't have a transformation or anything. That's cool. Looking really nice, very, greenish yellow, it's cool. And like Gohan is elite types. They're both elite types, with both 2,800 HP. So yeah, very similar in that way. And finally got the debut of the Halzone grenade, which is cool. That's cool. So the first card I'm pretty sure for Piccolo to have the Halzone grenade, which is dope. And 5 energy is also quite cheap, which is nice. That's low cost. It's got a unit. So all the enemies' card action and touch action abilities are sealed away for 6 hero energy, which is quite a high cost, I guess, but it's a very good effect, man. Card action and touch action abilities is very, that's a very good effect. The other thing is you need to have Gohan SH and Pan SH in your team. They're the unit members. So Pan SH is both a 3-star and a campaign card in this mission. By the way, so yeah, it's a really good effect. I'm just not sure how viable it's going to be. Yeah, anyway, that's cool. And the ability, his ability is that if you use a unit, basically if you use a unit, all the enemies' charge impact speed is massively increased. They come really fast. And also you get 2 hero energy, so basically making it easier for you to win those charge action abilities if you use a unit. And also get 2 hero energy as like a nice bonus. So that's only if you use a unit. This next part I don't think you need to use one. And that is at the end of the power level battle, all your attackers will regain ki. And if you have the moving Gohan in your team, the effect's boosted. So yeah, so basically you gotta use these guys together, right? Like Gohan and Piccolo fighting side by side. That's pretty nice. So yeah, both seem pretty strong, man. So definitely have to get these cards for the movie. Good stuff. Oh, and he's also got a gun impact. So like the Kamehameha Rush that Goku Blue had, this is a kind of a card action ability where you kind of choose other characters to join in on the attack. So it's Piccolo plus 4 guys, so 5 guys in total, which is pretty damn strong. So yeah, they do damage, and then the extra effect is that each of those 5 members gets an extra 1,500 damage that they'll deal if they win their CI speed. Oh, if they win their charge impact, right? So 5 guys altogether. If they all win their charge impact after doing this gun impact, that's 7,500 altogether. That's pretty damn strong, right? That's the effect. Just extra damage is always solid, right? So yeah, looking pretty strong. These two together definitely seem like a really good combo, man. Definitely wants to aim for. And next up we have Gemma 1 as a UR. So Gemma 1 and Gemma 2 were both campaign cards in the last mission. So now Gemma 1's finally getting an ultimate rare, which is cool. So he's a hero type with 3000 HP, and he's got a Gamma Impact for 6 hero energy, not bad. So his main ability is really strong. So when he attacks, so in Dribble Heroes, there's 3 main battle types, right? Apart from special. You got your Berserkers, your Heroes, and Elites. Elites always do range attacks, right? And Berserkers always do melee attacks. But Heroes can be either. They can either be melee or ranged, and if you look on the back of the card, it will say either range or melee. And this Gamma 1 UR is a melee type attacker, right? And if when he's attacking with other guys, right, in like a group attack, if all those other heroes are melee types, there's no ranged types in that kind of group attack, all those members, right, will get 10,000 power, which is permanent. That's already really good, right? 10,000 each. And they all ignore the enemy's guard and damage reduction for that attack. So that's basically just one group attack where they're just doing massive damage, right? That's crazy. And ignoring the enemy's defenses. That's really crazy strong, because there's so many good, melee type hero cards in the game. You can just like instantly think, okay, that's a really good partner for this guy. But if you do have ranged type hero in that kind of group, instead of that effect, Gamma 1 will do an extra 4,000 damage if he wins his own charge impact. So definitely the previous effect's better, but this is, I guess, a nice bonus. But definitely the reason to use him is for that previous effect, which is really damn strong. That's really good. And he's also got a summon, so you can summon Gamma 2 on the second round onwards, and it does damage and also lowers the enemy's hero energy by 5. That's a lot, and you don't even need any kind of hero energy requirement. So usually you need to have like at least 6 hero energy or more to get the kind of extra effect. You don't even need any energy. So like 0 energy, you can still get the -5 energy on the enemy team, which is really strong. Because that's just like, that's really good. That's like just massive amount of hero energy gone for them. Yeah, so that seems really good. This might actually be the best one so far of these URs. That's really good. And the card is pretty cool as well, Especially Gamma 2 with like the classic kind of trailer pose, That's really cool. Yeah. So all the movie ones are really good looking so far, right? Piccolo, Gohan, and Gamma 1 looking really, really solid. And last one, this is like a big deal. We got Charlotte as a UR. So the first kind of collaboration with Legends for Dragon Ball Heroes. So you can see he's got the logo there even, Dragon Ball Legends. The classic kind of artwork, which is cool. So yeah, and he's a Berserker with 3,400 HP, which is, pretty nice. And he's got the Wild Cannon, which is kind of obvious. And what else would he have? So his own attack for 4 energy, which is pretty cheap cost, which is nice. And his main ability, so when he's supporting, at the end of the round, for every 6,000 power level that the enemy had that turn, you'll regain 1,000 HP for your team, and Charlotte only will get 5,000 power. So that's for every 6,000. So, for example, if the enemy had 60,000, you'll get 10,000 HP back, and Charlotte will get 50,000 power. So that's just, it relies on the enemy having a lot of power level, which there's definitely some characters that can do that. Like, they have like just crazy amounts of power level, like over 100,000 even, But I think the big thing is that he needs to be in support, so like you can't even attack if you want to use that ability, right? Which is kind of that's like a big drawback. But if you know they're gonna put out like a lot of power level, this turn, you're gonna do it pretty safely, I guess. But yeah, but it's always quite an interesting ability. You know, definitely could be kind of crazy. You know, like if they have so much power that you get all your health back, could be like pretty pretty funny, right? Just instantly regain 100% health. That'd be crazy. Yeah, and it's also got a ultimate dragon fist. And the extra effect is that for every hero energy you have, Charlotte's power will increase by 5,000. So with 10 hero energy on your team, that's plus 50,000 power. So yeah, again, just lots of power. Actually, both his ability and his card action ability are both give him power, which is pretty crazy, and HP for his main ability. Yeah, it's cool. So yeah, it's pretty crazy because quite a big deal, definitely getting Charlotte in the game after what 4 years. I don't know how many. It's been a while since I played Legends, but yeah, it's cool. So those are the 8 URs for Ultra Competition 2. I definitely think Gohan and Piccolo. I should put honestly all the movie characters right. I'm aiming for the most Gohan, Piccolo, and Gemma 1. But Charlotte again also is pretty solid just because it's quite a novelty, like getting Charlotte in the game. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Can you imagine if it was like a Super Saiyan Charlotte for like secret card? That'd be honestly they could have it. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Super Saiyan version as a secret. That'd be crazy. Or even like Giblet, that'd be cool as well. So yeah. So that's all. So yeah, let me know in the comments which UI you think is the best or which one you would like the most. Thanks guys. This is the first time I've kind of done one of these. I guess look at the website. Just looking at the kind of new up and coming cards. So yeah. I hope you guys liked it, and see you guys in the next video.